My name is Tracee Ginyard, and I'm a visual artist.
Crazy. Love. Word.
I thought I was going to go to UCLA, become this filmmaker. Yeah, I thought that. That's what I was thinking the whole time. And I was in these programs in high school, including with the arts. And I did go to college, went to San Francisco Academy of Art College. I didn't finish it, so I returned back home to LA and did cosmetology in Manhattan Beach. And I was like, okay, it's not going that way. You know, life hits you. So I was doing cosmetology, but I always thought that I was going to do film because of the stories. And I did PSAs in high school. And when the riots started, we did mini documentaries. We had the big, like I was saying, the high 8 video film and big cameras. And we just had those programs. And that's because it was the culture. And I thought that's what I was gonna do. So, but I'm back in the arts, so. Doing 95th Street Tacos, I would do some of the promotion and marketing. And a lot of times they would think it's my husband, but it's me. I didn't put my name on it or tag my name, but art has always been in my family. My mom and dad are artists. During tacos, I was too busy taking care of home, family, being a wife, and just, running. My mom, she would always keep us on Saturday schools in LA. It would just be a schedule. Every Saturday, LACC, Barnesdale Art Park, we were invested in arts. My dad's an artist. Now he makes 3-seat to 2-seat benches out of chairs, and he sells them on Melrose. And I used to be that kid that helps him pull out the tent and, and vend and things like that. I went to art school right after high school and pursued that. Ended up quitting that and going into cosmetology and styled hair for 20 years. Fast forward to after the tacos, it was the shutdown. Life just went upside down, So it went upside down, and I said, well, I have us, and I can drop the forks and knives right now and the pans and go ahead and pull out this paintbrush, just let me sit down with my daughters and let's talk, sit down and chill. And I did a piece, I was like, okay, I'm into it. And it kept pushing me into this space and further to feeling like, okay, I'm gonna find another subject. And I kept going, and I started posting online, and friends and my comrades and family was like, Tracee, people were asking, do you sell it? And so now I'm like, I'm not in that field, but it's only been a couple of months. And I'm like, where is this taking me? Rest in peace, Karen Mason hit me up. And she said, continue to work. And I sent her the piece she purchased and a piece I did of her years ago in 2014. And, just the shocking of how the impact it had. And the fellow artists and creatives felt something from it. And I also felt something from it. And I was like, I really like it here. I love it here. I feel I'm still in a preliminary space where I got to sharpen my skills, going all the way back from that muscle memory. Doing hair, I could do that in my sleep. I always loved that. Now, fast forward, I did a couple of shows where I'm like, now it's like, okay, because I built a good relationship established with the tacos, and doing art shows was the best time out of all of it. If I catered, it was cool. I had good times with that, meeting new people. Doing big events are cool, but my favorite, because I get to see the art. It was something I know from home. I know I can go back and relate to colors. And even growing up in art, every February we're in Crenshaw Mall. They bring all the fine art into the mall, and you walk around and look at all the fine art for the month. They even do LA tours during that time in the 90s. So it's just growing up in LA where you have Hollywood too. So it's a lot of recreations and resources when it comes to arts in LA growing up during that time. So that's where the background comes from. I'm so used to going, I had to release it somewhere. And it was like, just keep going, get it all out, because we were in our thoughts, we were in our minds. And it was just absolute great space that I could remember as a child to say, hey, art is where I can be and feel happy and enjoy it and like it and still do hair if I like, still cater if I like. People still called me and they said they've gone to try, like, I wonder if she still do tacos. I was like, yeah, I'll do it for you, But it gives me time to break up the monotony and just be me and do what I like to do. I would describe my style as far as right now of what inspires me lately or what I see. Right now it's just acrylics, and I like to do wood to paper, and I learned being a homeschool mom that creating whatever I'm creating, I'm teaching her. So the styles can come from inspiration of us watching TV or a movie, something from the 80s, something that I see, but it's something that we can all relate to. Remember like the 70s style colors of the real banana yellows, browns, coral colors, the sage greens. I like working in those. And now I'm learning with a friend of mine, John Harrison. He sends me a lot of nuggets and, tips on adding more pigment colors for it to stand out. Just recently, I went and met with a friend, and she's like, man, your stuff, man, you're killing it. And just to hear it in person, I'm like, okay, it's received. And it's like, let me continue, because someone enjoys and they feel it and they understand it. So let me just continue. And also, one motivated me is the reclamation show. I did a show before then, a couple of shows before then, but what really motivated was putting a piece into a collaborated show and to have it sold. I was like, oh, okay, my first, all right, let's go ahead and try this again. I had a great color teacher in cosmetology and cutting and color teacher, and knowing the formulas and how to mix color and what cancel out, what color not to mix to turn different shades. And I can see that with the blending. Also, culinary comes in with plating food and how you want to contribute like the backgrounds and contrast. If it's opaque or flat, if you want to bring it up a little bit. But I think the muscle memory from that comes up when painting the piece and blending and stuff like that. Hopefully I can find that space to even deliver something that people can feel. It made me feel up. They don't always have to be low, but feel like a humor or something that just uplifts you. And that's where I'm heading towards, where I'm like, everything doesn't have to be so bad. It can be a good time, or a reflection that you remember that we all can relate to. I enjoy the quiet time, the solitude, put on some good music, and just the process. It's a lot of self-work doing creative stuff and reaching to find what it is that you trying to produce. But when you see the finished product, that's the best part too, where it's like, okay, I got the thoughts that I created and the ideas, and I produced it. My name is Tracee Ginyard. I'm a visual artist. This is my voice, and this is my life.